Welcome back, dear viewers, and I'm pleased now to be joined by our distinguished guest, who is a friend of the show, of course, attorney Almas Abu Qammaz. Good evening and welcome back to the show.
Good evening and thank you for having me.
Yes, now I'd like to ask you, we're going to talk about the topic of real estate now and the legalities of things. So can I legally buy a property at a real estate exhibition in Kuwait?
Basically, no. So the current regulation states that an exhibition is strictly for marketing and display only. It is illegal for companies to conclude sales, sign contracts, or even receive any payment, including booking fees at the exhibition. It is basically a consumer protection measure to, ensure that all transactions happen in a formal and regulated environment.
Right. And what is the penalty for unlicensed trading of properties for currencies?
Okay, so as the matter is for real estate and it's a critical, subject. So engaging in a brokerage or even trading without a government-issued license is a criminal offense. So authorities have the power to shut down the business, confiscate all the funds used in the illegal operation, as well as refer individuals involved to the public prosecution for further legal action. So this applies to both offices which are on ground and digital and social media brokers.
Right. Is timeshare marketing legal in Kuwait's exhibitions? A lot of viewers are wondering this.
Absolutely not. Marketing timeshare products or promoting guaranteed return on investment percentages is strictly prohibited at exhibitions. So the Ministry of Commerce views these as high-risk marketing tactics that can mislead investors. Basically, any company doing so is in violation of the marketing framework.
And how can I verify if a property is actually owned by the seller?
Sure. So investors should use the Ministry of Justice services online or the Sahel applications by providing the property's PASI number. You can check its current legal status, like if it is mortgaged or if it's subject to court freeze, or even if the seller is the legitimate person. Usually don't rely on physical photocopies, like have a background check regarding the title deed.
Right. Yeah. Now, for the people watching at home, perhaps they're not from Kuwait. So can foreign investment funds own land in Kuwait?
Certainly, like the new law that just came out has specific restrictions, like licensed investment funds or companies with foreign partners, which are non-Kuwaiti partners, can own real estate for investment purposes only. However, they cannot be involved in any private housing or trading within that sector, because the private lands are solely for Kuwaiti citizens.
Yes, I understand. Now, would like to pause there, of course, and we'll continue after this short break. Dear viewers, as usual, everyone behind the scenes have been working very hard to bring you this report, which is from the Desman Diabetes Center. So let's watch it together, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back, dear viewers. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Hala Kuwait on KTV2, the family channel. And I'm pleased to be joined once again with our distinguished guest, attorney Almas Abu Qammaz. Now, Ms. Almas, would like to ask you, what is the penalty for real estate fraud under the penal code?
Okay, so real estate fraud and deception are criminalized under the Kuwait Penal Code. Beyond standard criminal penalties, if the fraud is conducted through electronic means or social media, the offender also would face additional sanctions with the cybercrime law.
Now, you mentioned something or touched on social media. So with the increase of technology nowadays, does that increase the risk of fraud or scammers?
Definitely. So nowadays, a lot of people don't understand that it's a high risk to speak to someone online regarding, real estate. You are spending a hefty amount of money. So I prefer you ask for a license or go visit their office. Do not just fall for a scam online because you will be able to sue them, but you never know when you're going to return your money back.
Right, which is a great segue for this next question I was going to ask you, which is, can maybe some of those victims, do they have a path to recover some of their money?
Of course, there is a path. We can never give you a 100% answer as lawyers, but you can always go through the legal, way to courts or the channels. Go find a lawyer, submit your documents, and start with, asking how is it possible to get all your evidences in play so you can submit it to courts, and hopefully you will get your money back. And sorry, more importantly is to stop these scammers from presenting a fraudulent real estate on social media. So we will sue them through the cybercrime authorities and through the penal code in the courts.
Right, I hope so, and maybe there's some sort of coordination with the Ministry of Interior. I hope that they are working towards making awareness about it, because maybe we talked about it off air about, some of those scams, they seem obvious to us maybe, but there are people falling for it.
Definitely, definitely. There are a lot of people who don't understand that not everything online or on social media is real.
Exactly.
So it's easy for someone just to make an application or, a profile for them on any social media platform and present any product, and anyone can fall for it if they are not well educated or not aware of this matter. As you mentioned, that awareness should be, presented to all types of sectors, from schooling to, workers, or even, elder people, because elder people usually fall for
They're the most targeted.
Yes, of course.
Right. So I'd like to shift gears now and talk about, are brokers allowed to participate in real estate fairs?
Basically no, because to ensure accountability, participation is limited only to real estate developers, okay? So brokerage firms are only excluded to ensure that the buyer deals directly with the entity responsible for this project delivery, in order for us not to get into any scams. So this is where this regulation came in play.
And how can someone or investors verify the credentials of the broker?
As we mentioned, you should go visit their office, get a copy of their license, make sure that you're dealing with someone who owns this company or who has a legal status in this office, and get your due diligence, like go ask in the Ministry of Justice, Ministry of Commerce, just ask a lawyer to, a feedback regarding this company, so you can get the credentials in place.
Yes, I agree 100%. Now, what is the legal requirement for payments in real estate transactions?
Okay, so to ensure transparency and combat money laundering, all high-value transactions must be documented through the banking system. Okay, so like bank transfers or certified checks, the Ministry of Justice will not verify or authenticate or notarize any contract unless there is a proof of payment.
Right.
So have them through a certified transaction. As we mentioned, the bank transfer, I prefer bank transfers all the time.
Now, I'd like you to expand on that by telling us what proof of payment should investors always keep?
The receipts, the delivery notes of the funds, get the contract signed with the payment, like let's say it's a booking fees or it's a down payment, you need a document for that. Right. Have it always in a safe place, just in case anything that happens in the future, you would have these credentials with you.
Can someone sue a developer if an overseas property was never built?
Yes, definitely. You can sue or file for a civil case regarding breach of contract. You can also sue a criminal, make a criminal complaint for breach of trust. So the recent updates empowered the General Department of Execution or Enforcement to take faster action in freezing the assets of such debtors.
That's amazing. So what I understand from this answer that they are cooperating, you know, because sometimes people think about the jurisdiction. If you leave this country, the laws here aren't the same as a law in a different country.
Yes.
So hopefully there's cooperation when it comes to standardizing, making it unified, maybe
yes.
in that regard. There is something along those lines going on?
The countries have to have all, this is signed by a treaty. The countries who signed this treaty are eligible to enforce the judgment.
Got it, yes.
But regarding this matter, like let's say the scam happened in Kuwait, okay, and you paid me a hefty amount regarding a real estate,
yes.
and it came to you did it with bank transfer, and it came to my account, but with time you get to know that there is no real estate, and let's say you visited that country and you find out the building was never built
yeah.
at the first place. This is where you can come back after me, because you paid me, right? So this is where you can get your rights. Otherwise, if you pay like someone abroad, then you can go sue that person in their country to get your money back.
Attorney Almas, what is the best advice for an investor to avoid scams today?
Okay, so basically there are three things that I would like to advise you. Verify the marketing licenses, like ensure the project has a valid permit from the Ministry of Commerce for that specific location. 2, digital verification.
Right.
As I said, use the Sahel application or the MOJ portal, to confirm the property's legal status. And number 3, bank-only payments, okay? So never pay cash or use personal accounts. All funds should be moved through corporate bank accounts to ensure a clear legal paper trail.
Right, right. Well, we always love you stopping by, even for a short time, and sharing your insights with us. So thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Well, dear viewers, that was attorney Almas Abu Qammaz. We thank her, of course, for insights once again. And now, as usual, dear viewers, everyone behind the scenes have been working diligently to bring you the best content. And they have prepared this report about Kuwait's climate. So let's watch it together, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.